Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Breath of the Wild. Last episode, we've been taking care of side quests like crazy. This episode, we're gonna keep on doing as such and finish up over in Zora's domain with all the side quests. There's a few off the beaten path, and as you can see, I have my map all marked up because there's one quest that's gonna require us to basically learn a bunch of lore about this place, and you have to go to a bunch of different spots, so I just have that all marked ready to go so I can just kind of go there quickly. Um, there's a few side quests off the beaten path I want to go to, and after that, I want to head to Goron City. After we do all the side quests there, we're probably going to do an episode of just catching up on all the shrines, because as you can see, we have a lot of shrines, but there's a lot more, and I want to be nice, juicy, healthy, and strong for the areas ahead. So without further ado, hey, Hylian, to think you were able to appease Ruda, you turn out to be a pretty incredible guy. In fact, I wonder if you can do this too. Exterminate the Hynix by Rallis Pond. Oh, sure, why not? Okay, in that case, give it a try. For he who saved the domain should be able to... This should be a piece of fish cakes. Go on, I'm counting on you. Alright, where is that? It's over there. Alright, we're just gonna... Yep, we'll go there. We'll cut back when we get to Mr. Hynix. This man's gonna get wrecked before he knows what hit him. Alright, switch to a faster weapon. And let's get some ground. Oh no. Oh no, why am I climbing a tree? Jeez. There's people that trick shot these things, and I have so many from. Why do I suck? There we go. Oh, that's kind of a cheat code. What? What hit me? Ah, dang it. It makes sense, but I'm not happy with it. Okay, that one doesn't make sense because I'm on his side. Hmm. He's a tricky one. I didn't want to do that. Drop your things. Like I remember the last time I got you, I made him pick one up. Let's just have to snipe him. Maybe try to snipe him. No, he sees me for oh, he does not like it. Okay, now he doesn't care. Yeah, we're gonna do it like this. Oof. So hit me hard. Okay, now I don't think I have any defense. Don't need it though, because I got this big ass sword. Oh yeah. Got some trout. And some carp. And a bunch of other goodies. Alright, let us head back to Zora's. After dying like 3 times. Whoops. Alrighty. That stench. Did you perhaps defeat that Hylix Spiralis Pond? Yeah, it was no problem. What? You really did? I can't. Wow. Thank you, really. I knew it. The champion who saved the domain is in a whole other league. Please take this. Consider it a small token of my immense gratitude. Let's go! Money! I guess you beat me to dealing with the Hylix. I really want to get stronger. Alright. We got one more side quest, and this is the really long one I was talking about. Think we talked to this guy? Was it him? Is a blood moon happening? Everyone is rejoicing. There is no happier place. But Link, there is something I wish to ask you. You journeyed within Ruta and the divine beast of water. Now you are back, but Mipha has still yet to return. Is it as I feared? Were we too late? I met her spirit. Her spirit? So that means Mipha really is... Did she say anything to you? Silent protagonist at its finest. I see, my dear Mipha. I simply cannot believe it. There is nothing I could do to save her. Still, Mipha fulfilled her heroic duty as champion, and she will never be alone. It is my duty as her father to watch over her even now. Link, she really loved you, you know. There is no mistake in that. Even now, she is overjoyed to be able to help you. Promise me that you will always remember her. Promise me that. We're united now. She brings me back from the dead. Thank you for saying so. I truly appreciate it. If you ever run into trouble, know that you are always welcome here. No matter the time, we shall all greet you with open fins. Link, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, and we got Divine Moon. Or, we got, not Divine Moon. Silly me. Blood Moon. So that's not who I wanted to talk to. Is it really not? Hold on. Oh, wow, I'm a dummy. Link, it seems that I was wrong about you. Seeing Divine Beast Va Rudas from there? Even though we lost Lady Mipha, it seems she could still help you fight against Calamity Ganon. Oh, I am sorry I did not introduce myself sooner. I am Jaido. I am an historian who studies Zora history and preserves it for future generations. Even so, the stone monument that King Dorephan supposedly wrote is torn to pieces now. Most likely the 10 stone monuments outside the domain are in the same awful condition. I'm thinking about collecting the continents of all the stone monuments and compiling them into a book. But with these old legs and fins, traveling to all 10 stone monuments would take a great deal of time. That is why, Link, I'd like to ask a favor of you. I'd like you to find all 10 Zora monuments around Zora's domain and tell me what they say. Okay. Oh, thank you. You truly are a lifesaver. How reassuring that the champion will search for these monuments for me. I have it on good authority that among the stone monuments, one of them has the location of some treasure written on it. I think I've read that one already. If you happen to find said treasure, feel free to keep it. It will most likely be something that the Zora wouldn't need. Yes, you'll find the 10 stone monuments around Zora's domain. I believe in you. In fact, I'm counting on you. Alright, like I said, I have them all mapped out already. I'm going to go to them in order, which isn't the most efficient order to do it, but I'm going to just do it in order to read it off to you guys, because I feel you guys deserve that. So, I will be back. History of the Zora Part 1. The Eternal Zora's Domain as told by King Dorfin. The rains have blessed Oh god. Y'all are gonna have to bear with me on this. The rains have blessed Lanny Rue since ancient times with the abundance of pure, clean water. Seeking a bounty of such water, the Zora gathered there. Thus, as the legends go, the domain was born 10,000 years ago. The land was also rich in ore, and so a unique form of stone masonry was developed to create a new home. The domain is one giant sculpture, a feat of architecture that has drawn admirers the world over. Our great domain will ever stand as a hallmark of the esteemed artist who made it, the eternal symbol of Zora pride. Cool. Once every 10 years, the Laniru region experiences unusual heavy rainfall. The Zora River flooded every time. The tides damage not only our domain, but our people, washing away poor souls and causing great suffering and disarray. The Zora king at the time, after seeking aid from the king of Hyrule, rode out to see what could be done. By joining the architectural genius of the Zora and Hyrule's technological prowess, East Reservoir Lake was swiftly built. Thanks to the fruitful partnership, Hyrule was no longer plagued by these devastating floods. In gratitude, the Zora King promised the King of Hyrule to manage the reservoir level to protect all of Hyrule from floods. Each Zora King since then has kept that oath spanning 10,000 years. This is why the reservoir signifies our bond with Hyrule. Our scholars say that in the distant past, Zora's domain had a king with no special talent for the art of war. What he lacked in skill with the blade, he made up for in love for his people, and especially love for his queen. One day, news reached the king of the horde of monsters gathering in the Zabadan Highlands. The king steeled himself for war to protect his people, but the queen knew how ill-suited for the task he was. Worried for his life, she wove one of her own scales into his armor, hoping that her love would protect him in battle. It seemed for a time that the tide of battle favored the Zora, and that all would make it home safely. But the cunning Lizalfos generals saw an opening and seized it, driving the king's forces into a corner. Just when the general's sword was ready to crash down upon the king, a miracle took place. An errant sunbeam reflected off the scale of his armor blinded the Lizalfos, stopping the death blow from falling. This was the chance the king needed to rally his forces and turn the tide, taking down the general and securing the victory. This came to be known as the miracle of the white scale, a scale that only female Zora possesses. It was this miracle that begun the tradition of Zora princesses crafting armor from their future husbands. The queen and I were blessed with a daughter as lovely as a jewel. We named our princess Mifa. To celebrate her birth, the smithy Dento presented Mifa with a gift, a mighty spear called the Light-Scaled Trident. Mifa grew into a bright girl and soon reached the age of receiving lessons from the royal family's order of knights. The whole of the royal guard adored her, especially Sergeant Segan, who loved her as she was her own kin. Under Segan's instructions, Mifa owned her skills and her radiance grew along with her skill with the light-scaled trident. As a champion, Mifa made her people proud. However, once the great calamity struck, she was never to return. All of Zora's domain fell into misery. The merest thought of the princess was enough to overcome anyone with tears. As a way of offering her soul repose, they tried to send the light-scaled trident drifting down the Zora River. But when they did, the trident began to glow, and Mifa's voice rang loud and clear for all of Zora to hear. The light-scaled trident and I are one. Abandon your grief and know joy once again. Do not cry, just remember. And so keeping her request on the day of the great calamity, the day that Mifa passed from this world, the Zora venerate the light-scaled trident and remember their brave princess. Such is the origin of the Champion Festival. History of the Zora Part 5. Long, long ago, in a past most distant that even the great calamity or creation of the divine beast Vahruda, there was a Zora princess named Rudo. We know that she was an attendant to the Zora patron deity and that she was a fair and lively girl, beloved to all. Around that same time, an evil man with designs of ruling the world appeared, bringing disaster upon Zora's domain. It is said that Rudo then awoke as a sage, facing this foe alongside the Princess of Hyrule and the hero of legend. Her achievements are remembered not only by the Zora, they are also forever etched into the history of Hyrule. The divine beast Vahruda, built ages later to face off against Calamity Ganon, was named in honor of Rudo. That the Zora princess, my sweet daughter Mifa, was chosen to pilot Ruda is surely the work of fate. That's kind of cool. This is why I like side quests. You learn things. When the divine beast Vahruda was first discovered at Zora's domain, my daughter Mifa hurried to see it. Those present that day say they saw an unusual sparkle of excitement in Mifa's normally calm eyes as she beheld Ruda. The princess spoke of the divine beast as she would a friend that was overjoyed when she was chosen to pilot Ruda. I thought nothing of it at the time, but given the events that followed, I now regret allowing this to happen. I have spent many long years consumed by guilt. My dearest wish is that her soul will know peace. I pray for it every day. I believe this is the one we've already seen before. History of the Zora Part 7. I'm gonna try my best with this. There was a time when the people of the land were threatened by a something beast Lionel who lived on Pilus Mountain, but one Hylian drove the beast back and restored peace to the domain. The Zora Helm won in this fight is now north of in the ruins near Blank Lake. It rests there to I don't know what that says. Around 100 years after King Dorephan ascended to the throne, a stray guardian crossed upland Zorana into our domain. The guardian seemed unstoppable. Our best soldier spears barely left a scratch on its metal hull. It was then our King Dorephan, without a thought for his own safety, came out to face the guardian himself. With supernatural strength, he lifted the Guardian and hurled it into a ravine. The impact of the fall left the Guardian in pieces, and it was never to trouble another Zora ever again. The citizens celebrated the king's valor. From then on, their trust and respect for him grew beyond compare. You can still see the scar he earned the day on his forehead, a token of his triumph. So while we're running by here, I already saw that the reward, or a reward, oh, poor guy. A reward is over here in the Toto ruins. I believe it's in a chest maybe? I gotta use magnesis. Now where could it be? It's over here. There it is. And this should be the helm, yep. Alright, cool. We have full Zora armor. We are now part fish. There once was a giant octorok in the Hatino Bay, large as a mountain, which terrorized the village's fishers. Hearing the distress, Prince Sidon went forth to personally eliminate the offending octorok. But this octorok was a tricky beast. After the prince dodged one of its stones it spat, it inhaled him whole. Such has been the fate of many strong warriors who went to slay the octorok. Not one has come back alive. Just as it seemed Prince Sidon would be counted among them, the giant octorok twisted in pain. The tip of a silver scale spear pierced the octorok's stomach from within, revealing itself from the source of the beast's agony. Incredibly, Prince Sidon had fought his way out by stabbing his spear over and over into the monster's stomach. Unable to bear the pain, the octorok coughed up the prince and scrambled to escape. Ever since, the fishers of Hatino Bay have passed down this heroic tale, the prince who slew the fell octorok. Yo, Prince Sidon is a G! What an honor it was to receive a personal request from King Dorfin to craft a historical stone monument. I did not realize how much content he'd give me, though. It certainly exceeded the line limits of the single monument. I suppose I could have just shortened the text, but it felt wrong to tamper with the great king's words. Thankfully, I was able to split it all between 7 monuments to ensure that every word was preserved. I have always prided myself on my ability to think outside the box. I am so very adaptable and humble as well. While I was at it, I thought, why not add 2 of my own, and I created one for King Dorfin and one for Prince Sidon. True, this is outside the scope of my commission, but I believe their triumphs deserve as much, but why stop at that? Why indeed, my achievement surely deserves remembrance too. This is how a commission of 1 became 10. Of course, having increased the number of monuments, I had to find places for them that proved difficult. Still, it is worth it. So long as I remembered to sign these monuments, my name will be remembered forever, as it should be. Time to go back. Link, it would seem you have checked all the stone monuments for me. Now then, please tell me what was written on them. The history, culture, folklore, and various heroic acts of the proud Zora people. It's all here. Eureka! Thanks to you, I compiled the precious information from those stone monuments. Link, thank you for taking on such an arduous task. Please allow me to reward you. Let's go! Alright, guys. That one took a while. So before we go to Goron City, I'm gonna take care of all the little ones in between. Um, there's one over in Hatino that I missed over here in the bay. I think we're gonna come back to that before we buy the house. So we want to go. We actually want to go back here. Yeah, we gotta go in here for one. Alright, I'll see you when I get there. Carry my thoughts to him. Do you have a wish for the water fairy too? Oh, I suppose not. If you did, you'd have a letter to send. But wait, does that mean you're a servant of the water fairy? Yeah, that's me! That can't possibly be so. Please don't make fun of me just 'cause I'm a cute girl. If you're a traveler, that's lucky for me. Oh, wow. If that's the case, I have an important request for you. Once I release it, I'd like you to follow my love letter and get to know whoever picks it up. Once you do that, please report back to me so I can find out the kind of person he is. I know. You're probably thinking, why aren't you going late yourself, you lazy girl? I'm right. Yeah. The thing is, I promised my mother I wouldn't venture out too far. So I'm begging you, please, find the person who picks up this letter, okay? Fine. Thank you. Excellent. I'm gonna throw the letter now. Are you ready? These letter containers break easily, so do be careful. Oh, I'm supposed to like swim with it? Oh, okay, I see what I gotta do. It's a good thing I... Alright, cool. Let's just keep on going, I guess. God, I'm swimming so fast. This is so cool. Oh. Alright, well, this is really nice and relaxing. It just seems like it's a little swim. Come on. You can do it. I have faith in you. I'm just fishing, pretty much. Yo, give me all the fish! Let's go! Uh-oh. Is that the end? Or is that an issue? Eh, not an issue anymore. Oh? Oh, cool, I can run it down. don't trust these things. How far down do we go? I don't think he's gonna bug me. Sick. Oh, that thing might bug me though. Smack, smack, smack. I guess we're still going. I'm just gonna keep on fishing. Yeah, I guess talking about all that lore we learned from the domain, Mifa's really cool. Roto, I guess Roto's like Mifa before Mifa. Just pretty cool, pretty cool. It kind of feels like the gist of all the areas is there's like a champion of the area and they went to the Divine Beast to try to overcome it and died and then they help us. Kind of just seems like the running theme, which is cool. I liked Mifa a lot. Like the other guy too, Daruk. Daruk was cool. Oh, look, a chest. We like those. What do we get? A singular bomb arrow. This is taking so long. There's some content. Can I push this thing? No, we're just gonna float next to it. Hey, look, a trial. Oh no. Okay, here it is. Just start over. Don't mind me. Just on a delivery. Don't mind me, Mr. Bro, are you serious? Huh? Let's go. I'm just trying to deliver a love letter. This is taking so long. Alright, everything's going according to plan. Those bombs are floating there. That's there. I'm safe. The package is safe. This is going beautifully. Just hopefully nothing messes it up. I don't think I can blow up that second bomb. I cannot. We gotta push this way. Push, push, push. Let's go. Alright. Now we have made it farther than we did the last like 5 or 6 tries. I still don't know how far this needs to go. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. Where is it? Is it there? Is it trapped? If it's trapped, that's fine. Whew. Okay. We are way too close to being done for y'all to be doing anything to me. God, I'm hoping that's it. I'm so scared, guys. I just want this to be over. This recording is an hour and 30 minutes between going to all the shrines and doing this. I'm pretty sure this has been stumping me for like 30, 45 minutes now, just going back and having to sit here and wait. It's been a rough one. But honestly, it hasn't been that bad. I've just been chilling. I've literally been just sitting here floating in the water. I'm assuming this island is where we gotta be because, yeah, I'm not getting around unless I gotta go through it. Oh God. We'll take that fishy fish. But yeah, cool. We got Zora domain done completely. That's really good. I think we'll probably spend the next episode and a half doing these kind of like out of the way side quests in Goron City. And then it'll probably be like another episode or two doing all the shrines, or at least enough of the shrines to where I feel like I'm good. I think I have 2 upgrades as of right now. I don't know. Let's check. I think I have like 9 now. Oh, I think I'm good. Please tell me I'm good. Let's go! But have you ever been to Zora's domain? Yeah, I have. I see. Is it far from here? Yeah, I see. Oh, sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I am Sasan, the traveling merchant. I was on my way to Zora's domain, but a love letter in this inlet caught my eye. The writer seems to be a lovely Zora named Finley. I've been corresponding with her by giving my replies to travelers heading to Zora's domain. Oh, sorry. It's just this quest put me to sleep. So were you following? Yeah, I was following the letter. So she asked you to come down here and see what kind of person I am. Is that it? Well, earlier I lied and when I wrote her and told her I was a buff traveler. She said she wanted to meet me, but even though I'm dying to meet her, I can't do it. I've really blown it. If I had known this would happen, that I'd fall for her, I never would have lied. Love reigns supreme, dude. I suppose it does. You know, hearing that does make me feel a little better. Okay, it's time for me to take a chance and try to meet her. That reminds me, I wonder if the torrential rain has stopped. She's waiting in Zora's domain, that's what her letter says anyway. So I'll achieve 2 goals at the same time and train my muscles up there on the way. I'll get super beefy. Yeah, that's the ticket. I'll run all the way to the domain. Catch you later. We'll meet again at Zora's domain. I'm sure of it. I'm pretty sure running a marathon. Oh my god, the quest destroyed me in my awakeness. I'm pretty sure running a marathon isn't the way to get muscle. As as someone who is slightly a bodybuilder, I can tell you that is not the way. We need that. Where am I going? Alright, I'm going back into the domain now. Okay. This is so cool. Oh, it's you. Hey, Sasan. This is the guy who made sure my letter reached you safely. Oh, it's you. As you can see, I somehow made it to Zora's domain. Thanks to you, I managed to work up the courage and finally meet Finley. At least that's how I see it. Thank you so much for introducing me to my soulmate. Sasan and I discussed and we decided we just had to thank you the next time we saw you. So here, this is from both of us. Thank you for— Oh! Let's go! Oh my god, he's a simp, bro. The girl's like 5. Well, on that note, we are going to end it here. We finished up Zora's domain. We learned a lot of lore. I'm not sure if that's legal, but we got a relationship going. Next episode, we're going to be clearing up side quests, probably around this area, over in here, and leading up into Goron City. Episode after that, we'll finish up Goron, and then we're going to go and clear up all the trials so we can level up and be super strong and super— wait, what? Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna do that and be super strong and super buffy and not get one shot anymore. I'll probably still get one shot. I got struck by lightning today. Anything can happen. Alright. I will talk to you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed.